Hello YouTube and vinyl community, this is Frank aka Mr. 666 Calls. This is my first used record finds. I had a record show on last Saturday, which is I'm very happy with what I got, and there's actually two records that I'm really proud that I got them, and I got about 70 other records, between 60 and 70. So, and all of them were for $2 a piece, except for the two first ones that I'll show you. First off, this is what's playing in the background. It's Demon Fuzz, Africa. It just sounds great. And let's start off. First off, I got Aphrodite's Child 666 on Vertigo Records, double album. Of course, there's some little wear, but for $6, just sounds great. The records are in their mint. Second off, I got McDonald and Giles, which is actually the first obscure classic by Big Star 1000, which just sounds amazing. And this is the UK pressing on Island Records. Then the next ones, I'll just run through them because there's a lot of stuff. This probably will be done in two parts. This is Emerson, Lake and Palmer Works, which is a trifold with two LPs. Emerson, Lake and Palmer Trilogy. Emerson, Lake and Palmer Pictures and an Exhibition. Gatefold also. This is from watching a Derek Vaughan video. This is Spartacus Triumvirate. This is Gentle Giant on Vertigo Records, Gatefold. Just love this Vertigo label with the flying saucers there and the color. It just looks great. Gentle Giant, Acquire the Taste, another gatefold. This is The Muddy Blues, Days of Future Past. On B-Ram Records. This is Genesis, The Lamb Lies on Broadway. This is after watching a video on the first years of Genesis by E.L.O. Velox. Sorry if I spelled wrong your name, but there you go. This is a gatefold. Jethro Tull, Thick as a Brick, gatefold. Another Jethro Tull, Living in the Past, double LP, Chrysalis Records. Another Jethro Tull, A. ELO, Electric Light Orchestra, Face the Music. This is Michael Oldfield, Crisis. Jean-Michel Jarre, Equinox. Polydor. This is the Alan Pearson Project, The Best Of, on Arista Records, Gatefold. Ecstasy, Orange and Lemons. This is actually my first Ecstasy album. most of you guys have seen showing off your ecstasy collections and volumes. Sorry. Blondie Auto America. This is Zodiac Mind Warp and the Love Reaction. And the album is called The High Priest of Love. This is Alice Cooper, $1 Million Baby. Gateful. Another Alice Cooper, Love It to Death. Gateful, just love this Gateful edition. This looks great. Judas Priest, Screaming for Vengeance. Classic heavy metal cover. This is actually the first heavy metal album to reach #1 on the Billboard. Metal Health. This is actually the first LP that I ever bought. This is a new copy that I got, which is in near mint condition, which I'm very proud of. So here you go. Renaissance Novella, Gatefold, Renaissance Prologue. This was suggested by Derek Von also. It's a Gatefold. Procol Harum, A Salty Dog. Rush Under Pressure, Grace Under Pressure, sorry. This is a French-Canadian prog band called Manège. This is their first self-title. This is their third or fourth release, Manège, Ni Vent Ni Nouvelle, which is a gatefold. They used over 25 instruments for this album, which just sounds great. Got some Pink Floyd metal. Pink Floyd, Dark Side of the Moon on Harvest. The Steve O album with a nice Roger Dean cover. Not nice, beautiful cover. This is another French prog band. It's their only release. It's Contraction. It's called La Bourse ou la Vie, means your wallet or your life. This is Sweet, Level-Headed. This is another obscure classic by Big Star 1000, Solar Fire by the Manfred Mann's Earth Band. This is some French-Canadian rock and roll. Les Chants de l'Éternité by Éternité. This is another French-Canadian band, Autre Chose. Some French-Canadian rock and roll from the early 80s. This is French-Canadian poet, Plume la Traverse and La Sainte Trinité. The album is called The Holy Trinity. Babe Ruth first base on Harvest. The first Aerosmith self-titled with the mistake there with the song, I don't know if you guys can see it, Walk the Dig, which should be Walk the Dog. First REM record, Murmur, on IRS Records. My first U2 pickup, U2 War, Gatefold. Led Zeppelin 4, Gatefold. Santana Abraxas, Gatefold. This is Wings Over America, which is a 3 LP set on a Gatefold. Just love this Gatefold. For $2, couldn't ask for more. This is the Rolling Stones. It's Only Rock and Roll. The Eye of the Tiger, Survivor. This is Donovan Baraba Jagal. This is another classic, Nilsson Schmilsson. This is another French-Canadian band, Offenbach, Tonne de Briques, which means a ton of bricks. This is another Offenbach record, which is called Offenbach. Probably their first one. Another Offenbach record. This is a live show that they did at the Basilique Notre Dame, inside a church with 5,000 people attending. So it's a live album. Bruce Springsteen, The River, double album, but it's not a gatefold. This is my first funk and soul album. It's Osibedia Heads. It's a gatefold. Charlie Parker Volume 3. Some jazz. Ella Fitzgerald 20 all-time favorites. We got some weather report. It's called Mr. Gone. Some more weather report. Tails spinning. Another weather report. In concert at Carnegie Hall, Dizzy Bird and Getz. And the last one, Dave Brubeck's Greatest Hits, which just sounds great. I'll come back with another video with some CD new releases that I got from my store, a little introduction into metal, and some 2 books that I got last week, which are just great, and I'm sure you guys will enjoy. So I'll see you soon with a second video today. Thank you guys, and keep it spinning for the love of vinyl.